Hey guys, what's going on? So I came down yesterday to try to get the trailer moved, and I was able to get it scooted over this way about another foot, but I was not able to get it pulled back any at all. So what I'm going to do, I've already started it, is to kind of come through here, level all this out. That way I can just back my trailers up right here and then walk over and load it up. I'd like to get it level with this to the bottom of that bumper, but I'm not sure that's going to be feasible because I'd have to bring it up another foot or so. Also, I was working yesterday on getting it leveled, and I got it almost level, and then the jack kicked out and kind of caught me in the head. And that kind of cut my work day short yesterday. So today I'm going to go ahead and get cutting out on this and try to level this out. That looks pretty decent. I didn't want to get it completely level because I want the water to shut off. And also this right here is going to go down or tilt back just a little bit more once I get the front completely leveled out. I like to put some gravel back there because, as you can see, it's really muddy. I went yesterday, I should have videoed all this, but we had a lot of water coming off right here, so I'd put a ditch in right here. Then I went up below where the pond is and put another ditch in. As you can see, we got plenty of water running out of the spring. So I may fill this ditch back in, or I may just drag all that dirt over into there. It's good to have a ditch right here just in case something were to happen and the water gets stopped up over there. It would hit this instead of keeping this all muddy. This right here is going to take a while to dry out, and I really need to back drag it with something other than the excavator. My tractor with the blade would do good, but it needs a water pump, and I sold my little backhoe, so I guess the excavator will have to do. But I'm going to wait till it completely dries out to mess with any of that. I'm back trying to get this leveled up, and I think I've ran my jacks down as far as I can go, and the crank up there is busted. So the plan is to weld a nut on there so I can use an impact to run it all the way up, because it takes forever to do it by hand. Pack stuff up under it, then run it down. The only bad part is I don't have electricity here. I'm going to try to do it with this titanium, I don't know what is this thing, 125. Yeah. So with the smallest welder that Harbor Freight has in the titanium model, and a 2000 watt Caterpillar inverter generator. It kept cutting the generator out, I guess a load protector on it. I had to turn it down pretty far to get it to weld. It still kept cutting it off, but let's see what happens. One of the main problems is that bank right there is not completely compact, it's off feel. See how it's sliding out of there? This whole trailer is shifting this way. And that's a big problem. I'm going to attempt to winch it back over. It's still on that, so it's probably gonna make a mess if it does pull it. It's just pulling my truck. It's the next day. The agenda for today is to get the trailer moved over and leveled, and to get all this mud taken care of. I really want to get it scooted over probably another 2 feet. So the plan is to get it jacked up and cribbed enough to where I can get some 2x6s under the feet and then try to skid it. I got it up on a jack, and then I put some 2x6s under the skids of the landing gear. Hooked a chain around this tree. I'm gonna hook it to the excavator and try to pull it off the jack and just keep on going. Hopefully I can pull it over another couple feet. That worked really well. I skidded it probably close to 2.5, maybe 3 feet. Now I'm gonna start the long process of jacking it up, cribbing it, jacking up, cribbing it until I get it level. That's gonna take some time. Okay, I'm done with the bottle jack. It's just too unstable, so I went and got some airbags, ran a chain around so it won't swing out, and have one high pressure bag in there. But how these work is you have air coming in right there, and then you have a lift bag right there. I'll set the camera up. So what I'm gonna do is just start lifting it, and then I'll start either cribbing it or just letting the landing gear down. This middle I-beam's bending pretty bad, so I'm going to start going left and right, left and right. This is about as level as it's going to get. The front's about a little over 6 foot off the ground. I went ahead and put some 6x6s in, put a little bit of pressure on it, and then put the pressure back on the landing gear. It's not 100% level. It's still about an inch off, but an inch, you know, within 53 feet is not bad. The back wheels actually aren't even touching. It's down. You got the bumper down in the ground. So I would say over time this will settle. The back end will go a little bit further. The only problem I'm having now is this door doesn't want to close. This one will close fine. But that right-hand door is, I think it's kind of bowed a little bit, where the trailer is probably in a bind one way or the other. So I'm gonna work on that, and then that's about it. I come through here and cut out kind of so I can back trailers up here and get stuff in and out. I'd like to have had it level. I might come back later and build a ramp coming in, but I'll work with it like this for now. As always, thanks for watching.